Hey butterflies, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Lady Sylvia. So I just want to thank you for taking time out to watch this video today. So we just gonna get right into it, okay? So today I was working in the youth sanctuary at church. And there was this young man who was sitting next to me, and he was a good-looking young man, very tall. Now I'm 5'8". So I'm looking up to him at this point. So this guy got to be 6'1", 6'2". Very good looking young man. Had his Bible. He stayed awake the whole service. He was paying attention. He wasn't talking. He was just doing his thing. Maybe he was 16, 17. I don't know. So there was this young lady on the other end of the pew from him trying to get his attention the whole service. But he wasn't paying attention to her because his focus really was paying attention to the service. You know, participating in praise and worship. Trying to figure out what the man was talking about, delivering the word of God today. This thing down here on the other end, hey, psst, psst, get him. So I went down there and I told her 3 times, stop talking, be quiet, pay attention. I don't care if the kids talk during service, but you're not fixing to sit up here and disrespect these people all service long. Then you trying to get his attention. So you breaking his concentration from him getting what he needs from God. That's where Lady Sylvia gonna draw the line. This thing down there, psst, psst, get him, get him. So finally she got his attention because she was just making a fool out of herself at this point. What grade you in? How old are you? You have a girlfriend? So he just kind of brushed her off like, bye, Felicia. And, you know, she got an attitude. It was like, whatever. Byron. Girl, please. I wanted to go to her so bad and say, here, boo. Here, you need a cup because the thirst is real. And that got me thinking, why is this little girl so thirsty at such a young age? She couldn't have been no more than 8th, 9th grade at the most. Why are you so thirsty in 9th grade to disrupt this young man trying to get his word from God so you can figure out how old he is? Does he have a girlfriend? What you doing later? What's your number? I saw the girl after church chasing the boy down to get his phone number. He going on about his business. Now see, the thirst is real. I know some ladies in my age group, and I'm 40. But I know some ladies in my age group, a little bit older and a little bit younger, who are still thirsting for a man. Now, I'm not saying that you should not have a desire for a mate. The word says that God wishes that, you know, we're not to be alone. But I don't remember anywhere reading that you should be so thirsty. Sit down somewhere and wait till Boaz come to you. Do something with yourself while you wait on Boaz. Don't sit there and occupy your whole time. Your whole life is being spent waiting on a man. What if it's not for you to be married? So you mean to tell me when you get to heaven and God asks you, what have you done with the time he allotted you? Your only response is going to be, I've been waiting on that man. You promised me. What about serving in somebody's ministry? What about starting a business? What about doing what makes you happy? Taking in foster kids, washing for an old lady, cooking for an old man, going to sit with your friend when she's lost a parent or a loved one. What about doing things that make you happy? Exploring the gifts that God gave you. You cannot spend the rest of your life waiting on a husband. That just makes absolutely no sense. So let me ask you this. You spend your whole life, all your resources and all your mind waiting on a husband, and you get him. What happens if God decides that it's time to call him home? Are you lost without him? What happens if y'all get a divorce? What happens if he just up this one day and decide, I don't want to be with you no more because he having some type of mental breakdown? What you going to do with yourself? Because you have put all of your energy, all of your focus, and all of your desire into having a man. Now you can get a man if you just want one. You can go down there to Kroger's or Albertsons, Walmart. You can go get a man if you just want a body part or set of chromosomes, a particular gender. You just go get a man. But you want God's man. Don't you want to wait and occupy yourself with good things while you wait? I'm going to leave you with this example. One of my absolute best friends, She was dating a guy, and he decided that he was going to move back to his state to get himself together. And so he broke the relationship with her. And of course, after so many years of being together and so many things that they had gone through, you know, it really took a toll on her. And her mom gave her the best piece of advice. And then that advice wasn't from me at that time, but it still sowed a seed in my life. And here it is, about 17 years later, and I'm giving that advice to you. Her mom told her to go and do something for her. She never said, don't pine, don't fret, don't be sad, don't be discouraged, don't be depressed. Be all of those things. God gave you emotions for a reason, and that was to deal with them. But you can't stay sad forever. If God gave the children of Israel 30 days after Moses died, he said, all right, it's been long enough. Get up. It's time to get moving. Put your sandals on. It's time to get about the business. And that's what she did. We went to nursing school together. We were LVNs or LPNs, depends on where you're from. She went back to school. She got her associates. Then she got her bachelor's. Then she got her master's. And she went to nurse practitioner school. Now, in between this time, he did find God. They did get married. They did have children. And they did live happily ever after. But my point is, in the meantime, from heartbreak to happily ever after, and before marriage, she didn't let that opportunity just go to waste. She found who she was. She found out who she was in God. She was not thirsty. She held her head up high. She carried herself as the woman that she is and was. And she got her education. She did things with her life. So my whole point is, if we can stop the thirst at a young age, maybe we wouldn't have so many old thirsty ladies today. That's just my 2 cents. It just bothered me to see such a young, beautiful young girl just so thirsty at this age. But God has given me a mission, and the church say the same. I'm gonna make sure she don't be thirsty again. I want to have a pink butterfly girls/young woman symposium. We're gonna get this thirst knocked out because this is not cute. So until I see you guys next time, peace. Rate, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you. Bye-bye.